Right, this is, oh, yum.
Hello and welcome to another Bunny and Teddy video diary. In this one, the bunny is going to start today's lunch with a flatbread.
As Teddy was saying, I'm going to attempt doing like a flat Turkish bread. It's not my recipe, it's a recipe on YouTube. I fancy doing that instead of buying wraps. So in here I've got 300 grams of plain flour, and in that I am going to add, I need 100 millimeters of warm milk and 100 millimeters of warm water. So what I'm going to do, this is my beaker for my measuring. So it's 100 of each. So I'm going to put pretty warm water, 100 ml and 100 ml of milk. We should have 200, okay? Don't know whether you can see 200. 100 of milk, 100 of water. So it's all lucky warm, just right. You need a teaspoon of yeast. Right, in here, in my bowl goes teaspoon of yeast, teaspoon of sugar, in that mixture, yeast and sugar, we put the 100 ml of milk and water warm in here, and then we'll stir that. Put that in there, all of it. Stir it a bit till the yeast is dissolved. So this needs to basically rest for 10 minutes. Okay, while the mixture for the dough is resting, I'm going to prepare my flour. So in here, 300 grams of plain flour, a teaspoon, again this is half a teaspoon, so 2 of them, then it's 1, right, of salt. Mix that, and I'm going to sieve it. Okay, in 5 minutes this mixture is going into the watery mixture, and then we'll work the dough in a minute. So we'll wait 5 minutes, guys. So here we've got 300 grams of plain flour with 2 little teaspoons of salt. So I'm going to sieve this flour. My hands are clean, guys. Okay. And in here, as you can see, our liquid thing for the mixture has fluff of bread. It's all dissolved. So I'm going to put a sort of a hole in there. And it's always you add liquid to your dry mixture. Okay. And we're going to start working the I find kneading and that sort of part of cooking and baking very rewarding, because you're going to go with my hands now, because it's it's a very relaxing way of that was quick. It's absorbed all the, as you can see, that was very quick, guys. The flour must be a good flour. So you end up, it's absorbed, taken all the flour around that. So you are with slightly a bit of a sticky dough, but still pliable. So what I'm going to do, so you put that round like this. I'm going to put a drizzle of oil so that it doesn't stick. And this, I'm going to cover that now for an hour, and then we'll come and see what it has done, so that the oil is for the dough not to dry too much. Just a tiny bit of oil in there. so I'm going to just put that. Okay, so it's all that. I'm going to put that, cover it. Okay, and I'm going to put it in our boiler room. It's warm there. Okay, right guys, it has been an hour, a little bit more than an hour. As you can see, it's double in size and it's coming out nicely from it's not sticking. So we're just going to knead that a bit more. I've got quite a soft dough, so I'm going to weigh that. So it says it's about 500, right? So I'm going to do 50 grams, 10 of them. So we're going to do 50 grams of little balls. I've changed my mind. I said I think I was going to do about 50 grams of weighing ball. So I went for 100 grams, guys. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In here, I put some flour on my little rolling board and I'm going to roll the bread, turn it like that. Trying to sort of keep it to a round shape, guys. Don't know whether you can, don't want it to be too, right, so that's one. Yeah, you've got to be able to fold it like this, yeah? And I want to put it on a hot pan, right? I'm going to put it on a hot pan. Leave it to cook. There should be bubbles coming up. I don't know whether you're coming through. Want to leave it to do its magic. About 2 or 3 minutes. Look, it's coming up now. You can see, look, bubbles. Press the sides. Look. Wow. That's it. It's done, guys. You know it's cooked because there is vapor coming out of the steam. So that's one done. These are the bubbles I was looking for when we first done it. The pan wasn't hot enough. Look at these. Look at this, guys. It's still going up. That's it. That's done.
I'm on butter and sumac duty, if I can do it with the camera as well. The butter is just quite literally melting on it, although it is falling off the plate.
Right, onto starting the shakshouka now. Oops, bit of oil. I'm going to do a green one today, guys. I am not going to do a tomato based one. So I'm going to put I've done some frozen beans that needed using up straight into the pan. And then in here we have got mushroom, mange, tout and a courgette, right? All that goodness is going, but I'm going to leave it to cook a bit. Seasoning, there will be garlic, salt, some dill, some pepper, white pepper, bouillon, vegetable bouillon. These are going to be my seasoning, guys, okay? I'm going to start adding all my veggies.
What are you looking for now?
I don't want to overcook the veg either. So I'm going to, we call it saute, adding our seasoning. Teaspoon and a half of bouillon, a full spoon of garlic powder, one teaspoon, bit more, 2, and then half of white pepper. Okay. At this point, I am not going to add any salt because the bouillon granules is already salty, right? Then I am going to add the creme fraiche. About a little tub, of...
The whole tub?
Yeah, put in a whole
okay. How big's the tub?
300 ml. Right, in there, I'm going to add a little bit of water just to loosen a little bit of this. Ideally, guys, in there you can add, I'm thinking this is top of my head, but I'm not going to do it in there. You can add a little packet of boursin. I put that out, soft cream cheese, but this is it's adding more creaminess and also richness, but I'm going to do a lighter version. Go ahead at home if you want to add a little tub of boursin, or I think in England supermarket it's roulade, it's called garlic and an herb roulade, or some soft cream cheese. Traditionally we crack an egg in there. I've got to put an indent, sorry, like this.
Now I tried that and it completely ruined the egg. If you haven't watched my egg and avocado video, I'll link that below.
Right. Then I'm going to...
So the heat's gone back on now?
Yeah, and it's a little bit... I put the heat on, but not on high, on medium, and I'm going to cover the steam from this creaminess is going to cook the egg. So 5 minutes. Right. This is, oh, yum. Right, guys, this has been 4 minutes. Is that right, Ted? Not 5.
4. Probably, yeah.
And as you can see here, the eggs are cooked. Okay, more or less. That one is probably cooked a bit more. That one is still going to be all gooey. That one and that one as well. As you can see, guys, this is not a traditional Turkish, some people Mexican do it, tomato base, because I had some creme fraiche. So I want to taste my sauce now and see whether I'm going to just add really a pinch. Because for some people, a pinch, okay guys, really a pinch. Doesn't need more than that because the vegetable bouillon is quite salty. So here we go. This is our green. Ideally, if you've got some fresh herbs, fresh dill, fresh parsley. I think with a white sauce like this, coriander might not go. Coriander will go better with the tomato base. This one, maybe a bit of mint, basil would go really nicely, dill and parsley. That's my thought. I hope Ted and I were going to enjoy it now.
Well, I'll be seeing to be tasting it because the bunny doesn't want to be on camera today because she doesn't look her best. But we're having it with these flatbreads that we've made, so it looks pretty swish with the flatbreads there.
Okay.
So I think we're going to have 2 eggs each, are we?
Yeah.
Because I'm hungry enough to have 2 eggs each. Looks very creamy and green. And what with the 2 eggs, it should have a nice balanced flavour situation going on. Let's put a flatbread with it. I mean, look at that, guys. Look at that, how that's come out. And what with the sumac on it, spread with nice melted butter as well. That's going to be a really good accompaniment. In fact, we're going to tear a piece of this off. There, let's help it with the knife. Some of this green stuff. The egg's oozing. You see the egg oozing? Going to be that yolk on there. I think I'm going to have to blow this one. It looks pretty hot. That is absolutely superb. And as you eat it, the flavours come through the dish absolutely perfectly. Everything cooked nicely. It's virtually a pasta dish. You could have pasta with it really, but this is Bunny's Shakshouka, if that's the way you say it. This is really good stuff. I've had both varieties now, tomato based as well as this one. Can't tell them apart. I don't know which one's the best, but this is a really good one. You got to try this one at home. And me and the Bunny are now going to enjoy it. See you in the next one there. Try that one at home, guys. It's a really good one. It will be the Q&A next time because we hope to fill that really soon, and we'll see you then. Bye for now. Say bye, Bunny.
Bye guys.